Salutare omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and we're halfway through Kremkroc Industries Incorporated, onto Poison Pond. It's another underwater one. This game does seem to be a bit heavy on the underwater stages compared to Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, and, of course, Returns, which has no underwater levels at all, or indeed anywhere you can even swim in the water. But now apparently the water is a sickly green, and we have to swim in that stuff. Well, hey, the fish seem to be taking to it okay. Now, our main threat for this level will be these things. You remember those spiky gray wheels from Torchlight Trouble? Well, now they're underwater. And some of them can be rather fast and get in your way very quickly. I am not risking those bananas. Basically, the thing you want to keep in mind mainly with this level is caution. Do not rush it, otherwise you're liable to ram your face right into a fish or a spiky wheel or any number of things. There are no croctopuses in this level. Croctopi, croctopodes, whatever. But, well, there's enough other stuff to get in your way as it is. Just swim slowly but steadily and cautiously, and it shouldn't be too problematic. Still not one of my favorite levels in the game, but it's doable. Oh, hello, squidges. Yeah, those guys return in this one. And whoa, it's a squid attack! Why are you cute little innocent squids attacking me? What did I do to you? If it's about that sushi I ate on Wednesday, I swear I didn't know. Besides, I preferred the barbecued eel anyway. Let's see. Oh hey, you do get Engard during this level. I always forget that Engard is in this one. I think there are also some hidden passages that are behind false walls that I'm not aware of. I believe we want to go right here, and the DK didn't appear on that barrel until I got close to it for some reason. And now the barrels, or the wheels, are rotating in circles. And that one's kind of fast. See, perfect example of why you want to take it slow in this level. More rotating ones. Still that same old nice aquatic ambience music. I guess there isn't a whole lot you can really use Engard on because there are so many spiky wheels, and needless to say, if you run into them with a swordfish, well, that happens. Comedy of errors much? Okay. I got the fish back, so it's time to move on. Wait for it, and go up. Want to be above the lower one and below the top one, and get out of there before the top one comes back. Now this room is nice and open, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's safe, because it's full of lots and lots of fish. Now seriously, was it the sushi? I'm getting attacked by seafood here. Ow. See, example. Once again, slowly, cautiously. Are there more fish? No. Okay. That level always makes me just a bit nervous. No bonuses to worry about, though. And now we're on to Minecart Madness, the second minecart stage of this game. You know, for pretty much codifying minecart levels in video games, Donkey Kong Country actually doesn't have all that many of them. There's just this one and Minecart Carnage back in Monkey Mines. And as you can see, the difference between the two, or at least the main difference, is here You actually jump out of the cart when you jump instead of the cart jumping with you. You get a choice of pathway here. You can take the upper path or the lower path, and I recommend the upper one simply because, well, it has a bonus. And I missed the Rambi token, but who cares? We simply don't need more lives. Missed the guard token too. Oh well. I actually don't really think this level is any harder than Minecart Carnage, despite appearing 3 worlds later. See, we're already halfway through it. In fact, I think this one might actually be easier. You have more control over your jumps, and maybe there are a few more enemies, and I missed that bonus, so I'm gonna die. Meow. Yeah, that was clumsy of me, but I can just get it this time around. You want to jump at just the right time at the top of that hill and land on the tire and then go into the bonus. And I don't care about the animal tokens. So, yay, let's just do the I'm a loser dance. Stomp that hat. K-O-N-G, and beware of the zingers. And in this one, the crashes are just stationary, sitting in their carts waiting for them to be taken. Whatever King K. Rool is paying them for this job, it's not enough. Whoa. Jump for more bananas, and very steep slopes. Whee! Now you might have noticed a barrel there. You probably want to wait until you're off the cart to jump into it. Or try to go into it. Well, that was clumsy, but, well, I don't need the bananas anyway, so yeah, more bouncing and more fail. Don't really need to worry too much about Funky's flights right now, so let's move on to the final stage of Kremkroc Industries, Blackout Basement. In this one, the lights flicker on and off. And when the lights are off, you can't see anything. Except your characters and some other things like bananas. Despite this, I really don't find this one all that difficult. I mean, it certainly has a lot of room for clumsiness, but you really just want to pay attention to where everything is while the lights are on. And then when the lights are off, keep in mind where it will be, and there you have it. Apparently it was infamous enough to get a TV trope named after it, so infamous or well known. Also, I forgot to mention during Oil Drum Alley, I really like what they did with the graphics in the factory levels. Those chains and gears over the foreground and whatnot. And the factory levels, I would say, are the obligatory I can't believe it's layer 3 levels for Donkey Kong Country 1, with respect to the background, that is. Probably want to have DK here, but yeah, see, just pay attention to where that platform is. Probably doing most of the action when the lights are on, so now that rope's going to be there. Careful jumps. Always look and see what's ahead before you... Okay, I didn't there, but I made it out anyway. Look and see what's ahead before you attempt to proceed. If they send 3 Klaptraps at us, well... There's the first bonus. We haven't seen any bonuses yet in this one. But there's one. And yeah, the lights are still flickering even in the bonuses. This part. You want to be careful here. I recommend riding the barrel. Whee! Because then you can break into the second bonus. Yeah, you have to do one of this kind of bonuses with the light off. Or flickering. It's the second one, isn't it? Yes, it is. You know, I wish you could control the screen brightness on each individual layer of the Super Nintendo. That would be useful. But let's get the G and let's get out of here. See, that level isn't that hard. I don't care what people say. I don't even remember ever finding it that difficult when I played it when I was young. But in any case, it's time for the boss of World 5, Boss Dum Drum. It's a giant one of these things. Probably want to use, whoa, DK here, because there'll be later enemies that he handles better. Early ones are easy enough. And the drum pounds more times and faster the more times you hit it, or the more times you take out its enemies that's spawning. Very easy boss, though. Boom. Boom. And now we have Klumps. And now it's rather fast. Pound 5 times. And now what do we have? We have armies. And that's all you have to do. Apparently it slams the ground enough times that it blows up. Just blows up. Yeah, that's an easy boss. But I guess the first Donkey Kong Country really doesn't have any difficult bosses, so even remotely. But anyway, that's Kremkroc Industries completed, and next time we'll be starting the 6th and final world of the game, Chimp Caverns. So, I will see you then.